Om Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyam Devaha Bhadram Pakshe Makshabhiryajatraha Sthirairangai Stuštuvagum Sastanubhi Vishema Devahi Dayadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vruddhashavaha Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti nastarksho Arishtanemihi Swasti no Bruhaspatir Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sah Vidyam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः निधये सर्वविद्यानां विशदे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः तपोभिः क्षीणपापानां शान्तानां वीतरागिणां मुमुक्षूणामपेक्षोऽयम् आत्मबोधो विधीयते Verse number 32. देहान्यत्वान्न मे जन्म देहान्यत्वान्न मे जन्म जराकार्षादयादयः जराकार्षलयादयः शब्दादिविषयैः सङ्गः शब्दादिविषयैः सङ्गः निरिन्द्रियतया न च निरिन्द्रियतया न च एतद् विलक्षणं विद्यादहं ब्रह्मेति. Very clearly Shankaracharya ji is mentioning that this is how you have to think about yourself. You have to tell yourself, aham brahmeti, I am Brahman. And I am vilakshana, completely different from this, distinct from all this. Once you understand this, then how you have to reflect on this knowledge? What is your gain by Shravana? This another thing which is going on in the Vedanta culture also is that Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana gives you knowledge. That's not true. Shravana gives you knowledge. Through Shravana only knowledge takes place. But that knowledge what we have gained through Shravana, we need to reflect upon it. Punaha punaha, again and again we have to tell ourselves. And wherever we have doubt, as I said, that rope and snake, very simple example. But when it comes to the body, mind, sense complex, each one separately we have to see clearly. And therefore, here Shankaracharya is giving us the method of reflection, manana. So first one we have to reflect is what? Deha anyatvat name. The body is not me. Why? Anyatvat. Body is other than me. Other means it's not separate, understand? Other means according to the quality we have to see that I am Brahman, which is all pervasive, nirmalam, pure. Body is what? Anitya. It is not eternal. It is vikari. There are constant changes are going on in the body. But Brahman, the Atma, is nirvikari. And therefore, Anya means not duality, understand? If you take that body is other than you, then you and the body, there will be two. Dvaita will be there. So there is no Dvaita. Body also is you. Body is also Atma Chaitanya. But Atma is not body. Remember our example of the actor. The beggar is actor, but actor is not beggar. Body has its existence because of the self-consciousness, that consciousness. Understand? So body is I. Body is because of the Atma. The existence of the body is the Sat Swarupa Atma. The consciousness which is reflected in the body is because of the consciousness. But consciousness, the consciousness, you, the self, is not body. And therefore, here we have to take the anya. Other means not the duality. There are two things. One is the body, another is Atma. No. Anya means it is completely different. Vilakshana. Why? Janma, Jara, Karsha, Layadaya. Why? Because the body, what is the quality of the body? Janma, the birth. There is the birth of the body. Jara means the old age is there. Karsha. And so, not only the body is slowly disintegrating. And therefore, we have to see clearly that this sthula sharira, this gross body is slowly, it is decaying. Karsha is decaying. There is a changes, modification is going on in the body. Laya, daya. Laya means the death. So these are the quality which is not my quality. So this is how you have to say yourself that I am not body, because body is born and body is going to die. There are constant changes going on in the body, but I am the witness of this body which is not changing at all. So this way you have to reflect upon these verses that I am not body. Body is not separate from. Pot is clay, clay is not pot. So these different types of the vikaras are going on, these changes, modifications are going on in the body, and therefore I am not body. Not only that. Next is what? Indriya. Deha Indriya. So Shabdadi Vishayaihi Sangaha Nirindriyataya Nacha Me. Here you have to bring the me for me. I don't have any contact, Sangam is any contact, any attachment with this Shabdadi, objects of the senses. There are only 5 objects are there. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. So Shankaracharya says that this is how you have to reflect upon yourself that I don't have any contact with any object of the world. Why? Nirindriyataya. Because I don't have any indriya. I don't have any senses. Senses are perceiving the object. But the self-consciousness, the self-evident consciousness is there where there is no indriya, no senses. Once I don't have senses, how I'm going to have contact with this world? Understand? Nirindriya. Indriya, the senses are perceiving the objects of senses. But I am the consciousness. I am the witness of that. And therefore, this is how you reflect upon yourself that I am nirindriya. I don't have any senses. Senses are performing the action, senses are perceiving the object because of the consciousness. But consciousness is not indriya. So this is how when you, each one, when you are perceiving object, you have to see this. When you are listening to me, you have to see this clearly. That ears are listening to these lectures. But you are not. In Gita, separately, each one, severally, Bhagavan is telling them, Sparshan, understand. So each one, when you say, so once you say Sparshan, Sparsha means what? Touch. Grihnan. No, I'm not grabbing anything. I'm not touching anything. Listening to. Listening takes place. As I explained yesterday, it takes place. You are just witnessing all these things. And therefore, once you see this clearly, that eyes are seeing, ears are listening to the lectures. There is a sense of touch. There is a sense of smell. There is a sense of taste. All at the level of Indriya, it's going. Indriyani indriyartebhyah vartante iti matva nasant. I am not. And the same sentence here differently. Indriyaihi sangahaname. I don't have any attachment, any connection with this Indriya, not even with Indriya, but object of the Indriya also. So this is very beautiful, understand? That Indriyas are perceiving object, I am not perceiving it. It all takes place. So that means what? You clearly reflect upon yourself. I am not this gross body. I am not Indriya. Whilst a perceiving object, you have to see this. And therefore, once you start seeing this clearly, that this is how it is going on, then what? Even though you are having a transaction in this world, also, you can see it clearly that all this is going on, but I am not involved in any of these things. Asangoham, asangoham. Pashyan, Shrunvan, Sprushan, Jigran, Ashnan, Gachan, Swapan, Shvasan. Bhagavan severally is telling us. Every Indriya you have to see. Pashyan, Shrunvan, Sprushan, Jigran, Ashnan. Look at this. Though you are eating, you say, I don't eat. Though you are seeing, you say, I don't see. Though you are hearing, you say, I don't hear. Though you are smelling something, you say, I don't smell. So, severally, Grihnan means with the hand you hold something. So, each Indriya, you have to see this clearly that I am Nirindriya. Nirindriya means what? I don't have any Indriya. I am Nirvikar. So this is the way we see for the gross body and Indriya. Now, in the next verse, Bhagavan is, Shankaracharya is talking about mind. This is very important because all the time we are handling this mind. Though we are handling this mind, though thinking is going on, we have to see this. And therefore, in next verse, Shankaracharya tells very clearly, 33rd verse. अमनस्त्वान्न मे दुःख राग द्वेष भयादयः अमनस्त्वान्न मे दुःख राग द्वेष भयादयः अप्राणो ह्यमनः शुभ्रः अप्राणो ह्यमनः शुभ्रः इत्यादि श्रुतिशासनात्. What is the next reflection? अमनः त्वात् न मे दुःख राग द्वेष भयादयः. There are different types of the emotions are there in the mind. But who am I? Amanaha. I am not mind. Amanaha. Being not mind, name dukkha. I don't have any sorrow. Raga, likes. Dvesha, dislikes. Bhaya, fear. Adaya means what? Etc. Any emotions. Love is there. No, Mataji, how can you say that? I love my children. No. I love my house. You don't love. Your mind loves that. Your mind has a sukha dukkha. Mind is experiencing the happiness and sorrow. Mind is experiencing likes and dislikes. You are free from this. None of the emotion is your emotion. It belongs to mind. Desire is there. It is a quality of the mind, not quality of the Atma. Fear is there. It's a quality of the mind. I am the witness. I am the Sakshi. And therefore, any emotions, Adaya, etc. means what? Any emotion. Whenever there is a thought is there, whenever there is emotions are there, we have to see this clearly. We have to reflect upon this, that we are performing all these things. See, that's why Puja Swami is the example of the actor is the best. When the beggar feels miserly, but that is a feeling of whom? Beggar, not actor. Beggar is crying, actor is not crying. Beggar is unhappy, actor is not unhappy. Beggar has a fear, actor doesn't have any. Understand? Beggar has likes and dislikes, actor doesn't have likes and dislikes. Not a one. Like the actor. All these emotions are going. But you see this, that very clearly we have to reflect. See, because you cannot separate yourself from the mind and see that this is the mind and this is the me. You cannot separate yourself from body and see this is the body and this is me. No. While living in this body, while perceiving the objects, while going through different kinds of the emotions, even when there is anger, you have to see, mind is angry, I am not angry. But it's not that afterwards, understand? You get angry with somebody and then say, no, I'm not angry. My mind was, no. While you are being angry, you have to separate yourself from that. Afterwards, you don't say that. You have to see that. That anger is there in the mind. Okay. It belongs to the mind, not me. Mind is angry, I am not angry. Mind is fall in love, I don't fall in love. Mind is very kind, I am not kind. So each emotion separately you have to look into. Whatever emotion, there are emotions for the children. Vatsalya bhav it is called. So that Vatsalya bhav is there when you look at the children, when you look at the parents, when you look at a brother, husband, wife, sister-in-law. Look at, with reference to all these relationships, you have to pull yourself back. You perform all this. As actor is performing the role of the king or role of the beggar, but inside he knows none of them is me. Even when the beggar, is very miserable, feels so frustrated. Frustration is the quality of the mind, not the self. So there is no I sense in the frustration. I am not frustrated. Mind is frustrated. Therefore, all this psychology we have to understand clearly. A lot of people think that psychology can solve the problem. Psychology cannot solve it. It only validates your problem. Yeah, you have anger in your mind because your father was treating you like that. So now what? First, you are blaming yourself. I am angry. Now, what psychologist said? No, no, no. You are angry because of your father. So now you are blaming your father. Understand? That's not Vedanta. That's not how Vedanta thinks. Whatever anger we have, whatever frustrations are there, it is the quality of the mind. Why? Because I am not mind. Amanastvad. Being not mind, I don't have all these emotions. Aprano hyamana shubhraha ityadi shuddhi shasana. Shankaracharya says, like this, so many shrutis are there. Shruti Shashanat means this is the way Shruti is explaining about the self. Aman, apranaha, hi amanaha. Atma is apranaha. We already saw. Atma is amanaha. Atma is shubhraha, shuddhaha. Shubhra means white, pure. I am pure consciousness. All these emotions belongs to the mind and intellect. Therefore, once we trying to see this, whether it is a good quality or bad quality, whether it is something very appreciative or something which is not appreciated, all this is. See, that's why to see that everything Brahman is a problem. Whatever we like, we can say this is Brahman. What we don't like, suppose I say Saddam Hussein also is Brahman. Swamiji, he is Brahman. Yes. Bin Laden is Brahman. Really? Yes. It's a different type of the manifestation of Brahman. Hitler you call or Putin you call, all these things. Everything is, when we say everything is Brahman means what? We have to see this clearly. But from the beginning, our mind is being standardized. Whenever we see something good, whenever we see something right, dharma, okay, that is Brahman, Bhagavan. If whether person anger is there, that is also Brahman. In my mind, anger is there, that is also Brahman. Everything is Brahman. That's why Bhagavan in 5th chapter gives very nice example. The best upadhi is what? Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane. Look at this. The Brahmana, the scholar. Who is that scholar? He is endowed with these two qualities, the knowledge and the humbleness. Vinaya. Vidya Vinaya Sampanna. Brahmana. Gavi. Gavi means cow. Hasti, elephant. Shuni. Shuni means the dog. Shwapake. The Chandal, the one who is eating the meat of the dog. Pandita Samadarshi. The person who has gained this Brahma Vidya, he sees Brahman in everything. The 7th case is there, understand? Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmana. In Brahmana, in the cow, in the elephant, in the dog, and in the person who is eating the dog. In all of them, he has a samadarshan. He sees equally all of them as one non-dual Brahma. So that vision we have to develop. But while developing this vision, what are kind of our emotions we have? That emotions also is what? Emotion belongs to mind. Seeing Pandita, we have some kind of the respect for. But when we see street dog, a dog eater, then some kind of the negative feelings are there. And therefore, here Shankaracharya says, all this negative he has shown, understand? Dukkha, Dvesha, Bhaya, all these qualities. Some of the qualities are being expressed now. Sometimes some new expression also will be there in the mind. We don't know. I always tell my students, don't trust your mind. Because mind is changing. Just other day one girl was asking, Swamiji, can I have mantra by myself? You can. But the problem is what? Your mind is changing constantly. When mind is changing constantly, then what will happen? Today you like to have Om Namah Shivaya. Next day you like to have Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. That means what? You cannot hold on to one mantra because mind is changing. But when Guru gives you Diksha, mantra Diksha, then you can have that mantra for length of time. Till the death, never trust your mind. In 5th chapter only Bhagavan says that before giving up this body, don't trust your mind. What kind of emotions are coming up in the mind, what time, when, where, we don't. Shaknoti haiva yasodum prak sharir vimokshana. Look at this. Prak sharir vimokshan. A moment before giving up this body. The person who has a capacity to endure all this what? Kama krodhodbhavam vegam. The force, vegam means the force of the kama and krodha before giving up this body. That means what? There are 100 possibilities are there for desires and the anger. And therefore, very clearly Bhagavan is telling, the person who has a capacity to endure this force of kama, krodha, emotions, before giving up this body. Prak sharir vimokshan. Sayuktaha sasukhina. He has established into this knowledge and he is the person who is a happy person, cheerful person. So, this way we see this, that apranaha, I am not prana. Amanaha, I am not mind. All emotions are there. As I said, there is a love for the children, there is a love for husband and wife, there is a love for parents. All emotions are. We are not denying the emotions, understand? Only thing we are doing is we are separating ourselves from these emotions in our thinking. And therefore, this way, you separate yourself from the mind. As actor knows, I am not the beggar. Same way, you say, I am not mind, I am not prana, I am not indriya. All these are there. Whenever mind is unhappy, you say, my mind is unhappy. Whenever mind is happy, say, my mind is happy. But when there is anger in the mind, okay, at the moment my mind is very angry. I think mind is angry, so this is not good time to discuss. You can tell this. There is anger in my mind, there is frustration in the mind, and therefore I don't think this is a good time to discuss. Be honest. Anger is there, you say, I'm angry. There is anger in the mind. Therefore, mind is not available to listen to what you are doing to tell. Frustration is there in the mind. That means mind is not available to understand. So give some time, some space to mind. Let it settle down. Everything has its own time. Everything happens in particular time. In Gujarati, we say that today you plant the mango tree, tomorrow you are not going to have mango. You have to wait for it. Similarly, mind also is there. Mind had its own way of thinking. Mind had its own way of emotions. Suddenly one day, oh, my mind is always happy. No, it's not going to happen. Someday it's going to be sad also. Someday it's going to be angry also. Someday it's going to have a lot of desires also. But you separate it. I am not mine. If I am not mine, these emotions, they don't belong to me. So this is where you reflect upon it. So this way you say, I am not the gross body, I am not the subtle. Then who am I? What I am not, okay, that's fine. Then what is my true nature? So now next few verses, Shankaracharya is giving beautiful words. Each word is important. Each word you can use as a reflection. So next verse, 34th. निर्गुणो निष्क्रियो नित्यः निर्गुणो निष्क्रिय नित्यः निर्विकल्पो निरञ्जनः निर्विकल्पो निरञ्जनः निर्विकारो निराकारः निर्विकारो निराकारः नित्यमुक्तोऽस्मि निर्मलः नित्यमुक्तोऽस्मि निर्मलः. Very nice. निर्गुणः. I don't have any attribute. I'm attributeless. Without any attributes, without any qualities. All the qualities belong to the upadhi, body, mind, sense complex. I am without any attribute. Nirguna. Then you think sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, all these are gunas are what? It's a prakruti. Maya. Maya is a trigunamaya. I am nirgunaha aham. Nishkriyaha. All actions are going on. Walking, talking, cooking, studying, working, driving, all kind of actions are going. While having all these actions, you say what? Naiva kinchit karomi tivai nishkriyaha. No activity, no action is there in us. I am free from actions. While performing action, you see that I am without any action. Karmani akarma yapashi. While performing, karmanyabhi pravrittopi naiva kinchit kar. Nishkriya. Very beautiful. While performing action also, you can see that Atma is not performing any action. Nishkriya. Nityaha. All this entire Brahmand is what? Constantly changing, modifying. I am what? Nitya, non-changing, eternal. Nirvikalpaha. Vikalpa means doubt. Nirvikalpa. There is no vikalpa. There is no doubt about it. There is no samshaya. All these shabdadi gunas are there. All these emotions are there. All these actions are there. But I am nirvikalpa. Niranjanaha. I am not impure through these things. Ranjana means impurities, colored. Ranjana means colored. This cloth is what? Orange. There is orange color, we say. Atma is colorless, not tainted by anything. Ranja means color also, Ranja means impurity. So therefore, Niranjanaha, that means nothing can affect you anywhere. Whether it's a mind or the world or the family or the business, nothing can touch you. Niranjana. Nirvikaraha. No vikara, no modification is there. No change is there. Why? Because any change is because of what? Linga, deha, abhava. Look at each one. Body is changing. Mind is changing. Intellect is changing. Emotions are changing. I am nirvikara. Nirakaraha. Akaraha means shape, size. I don't have any form, any shape, any size. Body has a shape and size and form. World, there are sizes, there are shapes are there are forms are there. Atma is all pervasive. All pervasive Atma, there is no form. Nirakaraha, Nitya Muktaha. This is important. Because of all this quality, Nirgunaha, Nirvikaraha, I am free from all this. Nitya Mukta. Even though when you are thinking you are bound, that time also you are free. Vedanta is not to free you from this, understand? You are already free. Because nothing can touch you. Nothing can change you. Nitya Mukta. In Brihadara Upanishad, it says, Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swapa. Atma is always pure. Atma is always knowledge. Atma is always free. Even though you are thinking, I am impure, I am ignorant, I am bound, that time also you are free conscious. Nitya Mukta. Asmi Nirmalaha. Nirmala. There is no impurities in the mind. Impurities are there in the mind, the self is free from impurities. Nitya Shuddha, Nitya Buddha, Nitya Mukta. So, Shankaracharya gives us that this is how we have to see ourselves. This is how we have to understand yourself. Once you understand that this is what is you, then everything is play. No problem. You can play any role. It's fine. It's not necessary that particular role only you play. The best actor is who? Who is ready to play any kind of the role. Everybody cannot play all roles, understand? Somebody is more for the emotion, somebody is good for the fighting, somebody is good for the comedy. But here we have to play all roles. See, every example, there are certain limitations are there. Here also is what? One time, actor is playing only one role. He is playing the role of beggar. He is playing role of beggar only. But here it's what? We are playing different roles. Human being, man, woman, daughter, son, brother, sister, husband, wife, father, mother, in-laws. At the time, we are playing all these roles. And it's not something new. You are already doing all these things. Not something new Bhagavan is telling you here. Shankaracharya is telling you here. It's all this what you are already playing the role. When you are talking to husband, the emotions are different. When you are talking to the child, its emotions are different. When you are talking to the sister, emotions are different. You never mingled them. What you have to say to husband, you are not going to tell your mother-in-law. What you have to tell to mother-in-law, you are not going to tell it to your son. Understand? Very clear we are. We play all these roles at a time. What you have to talk to your boss or in your business, you are not going to talk that in your house, in home. So we know this. Only thing is what? You have to separate ourselves from the roles. That I am playing all these roles, but I am not on any of them. Understand? So the way you look at yourself is important. What Guru says or what Shastra says, what others are telling is not that important. What you think about yourself is important. So Bhagavad Shankaracharya giving us very clearly here. This is how we have to see. Aham nirvikaraha, aham nityamuktaha, aham nishkriyaha. See how you are nishkriya. See how you are nirvikari. See how you are nirguna. So one need to reflect upon all these things. So these reflections are important. That slowly you develop this quality to see yourself very clear. So after Shravana, we have to do this mananam also. Constantly we are doing this manana. This manana helps us to establish into the knowledge. So Shankaracharya, understand, so many verses are there now. Those who are talking about this only. Now how you look at yourself. All these verses are for the reflection, for the meditation. Actually, with each word, you can do the meditation. Nirgunaha. And see, there are different qualities are there. Body has qualities, indriyas have qualities, mind has qualities. I am what? Nirguna. So each word you take in the meditation and you can do that. Slowly each word, nishkriya. Slowly in meditation, you see that you are not performing any action. Then while transacting in this world also, you can see this. I always tell that morning when you do the 30 minutes meditation, rest 23.5 hours, this meditation will be with you. It flows with you. You reflect upon yourself and see how it is reflecting in your transactions. It's not for others, understand. It's not how others are looking at you. How others are having their own judgment about you. How others are treating you. It has nothing to do with this. But how you look at yourself. Other can comment anything on you. Oh, she is very hyper. Okay. From his standpoint, you are hyper. It's fine. Swamiji's word is, you don't buy their words. They have their own opinion. They have their own judgment. Let it be there. From the standpoint of activities, somebody can tell you he is hyper. Okay. Somebody can, oh, he is very, very emotional person. Okay. Fine. That is their judgment. You don't have to buy. Let other things about you what they want to. Give them freedom to do that. But we don't have to swallow all these things. Understand? We have to see this. Nirvikaraha, nirvikalpaha, nirakaraha, nirmalaha. But this is the problem with all human beings. We are always worried about what other things about. Forget it. Let them think what they want. Let them have their own way of looking at it. No, Swamiji, when I go to the office, the way they look at me, okay? Let them look at it. You be happy. I always tell people, if you want to win somebody, be happy all the time. Be cheerful in any situation. Slowly they will understand that nothing will touch this person. Whether you tell something good or something bad, whether you tell something very appreciative, right? Nirvikalpaha, nirakaraha, nirvikaraha. Allow everybody to have their own opinion, have their own reflection. Let them have that. Give them freedom. One girl told me last month, Swamiji, I was very happy girl. But after marriage, I don't know, I'm changed. I said, you are not changed. You are same happy girl. No, but now I become very sad. I said, because you are now giving importance to others' opinion about yourself. You be happy what you are. In 3 days, this girl changed. She's telling Swamiji, now you are right. I'm giving freedom to everybody to what they want to think about me. But I'm not buying that. Learn this. You will be a very happy person. Not only that, you will make others also happy. Once you are a happy person, once you are a cheerful person, people will love to talk to you. People will love to interact with you. They will feel so secure in your presence. They will feel so happy in your presence. They will feel so relaxed in your presence. Because you are relaxed. You are happy. Understand? So this is where you reflect yourself. This is what you have to think about yourself. Not only that, now Shankaracharya gives very beautiful example that it's not only sitting in the body you are talking, because you are pure consciousness, which is all pervasive consciousness. So next beautiful verse Shankaracharya gives us. Ahamakashavat sarvam bahirantargatochyutah sada sarva samasiddhah nisango nirmalo chalah aham akashavata. I am like a space. Now you think about yourself that you are like a space. Shankaracharya using I, that's why I'm telling I, understand? But it's you. You have to think this way that you are like a space. What is space? Sarvam bahi antargataha. Akasha, the space is in and through everything. When you say ghatakasha, pot space, inside also is space, anta. Bahi, outside also is what? Space only. The wall of the pot also is what? Space. In and through everything is space, sarva. Same way, you are all pervasive consciousness. In and through everything, you are conscious. Achyutaha. Achyut, no chuti. Chuti means falling from the quality. Chuti. You are that Satchidananda Swarupa. You never fall from your quality, your nature. Same, Achyuta. See, Bhagavan also is called Achyuta, understand? Achyutai Namaha, Anantai Namaha. You are that Satchidananda Brahma. No way you can change. Sada Sarva Samaha. You are same in everything. Same means what? Generally, we translate this sama as equal. Understand? It's not equal. The same consciousness is there. Whether it is a book or dog, we already saw, or elephant or cow or the scholar. It's not that in the scholar more consciousness is, and in the dog less consciousness is. Consciousness is same. Book also is conscious. Laptop also is conscious. Eyes also are conscious. Body also is conscious. Sada sarva sam. In and through everything is one non-dual consciousness. Same consciousness is manifested in different forms. In Kathopanishad, Yamraja described this very nicely. All pervasive consciousness, Stalacharaha, Nabhacharaha, Nabhachara. Birds, those who are flying in the space. Nabha is sky. Those who are living on the earth, those who are living in the water, they're all different. But all of them are one non-dual consciousness. Consciousness is manifested in different forms. Sada sarvas. Siddha. Siddha. You are established into this. Siddha. Nisangaha. You are not attached to anything. As the sky, and this is Akashavat example. As Akasha is not touched by anything. Fire is there is no burning. Water is there, no wet. Space is not touched by Vayu, by Agni, by water, by earth. How the cause of the Akasha, which is you, the consciousness, will be touched by all? Nothing can touch you. Nisanga. Unattached to anything. Nirmalaha, pure consciousness. Achalaha, that which is limited in the space can move from one place to another place. But you are what? All pervasive. Like the space, you are all pervasive consciousness. Then therefore, achalaha, there is no movement in this consciousness. You are all pervasive. So this is how you think yourself. You see yourself. So Akashavat, here main thing is what? This example of the Akasha, example of the space we have to see. It is all pervasive, you are also all pervasive. It is untouched, you are also untouched. Akasha is equal to everyone. Same way you are also equal. Same Brahman is there. Different way the manifestations. Nisangaha. Though these manifestations are there, I am not touched by them. I am not impaired by them. This is how you think about yourself. You reflect on yourself. That this is me. So, Shankaracharya continues. So many verses are there. These all verses are for the reflection. Actually, these are the verses for meditation. You have to meditate having these words, understanding of this word. You can meditate upon this. Nisangaha. Then see how you are nisanga. You can do meditation. Amma can do. Vinayananji can do meditation for you based on these verses. So, tomorrow we'll see more. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasheshyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om Hari Hari Om Mama Hari Om
Swamini.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Swamini.
Swamini, thank you. Hari Om.
Any question? Any reflection?